Major League Baseball is set for one of its most unpredictable seasons ever. This has been highly requested by you guys in MLB predictions. The season starts in like 6 days, so I've brought in my buddy Zack, and we're going to talk about awards. We're going to talk about postseason, just give our predictions for this upcoming season. Zack, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm excited. This is going to be fun. You know, we probably should have made this video a couple weeks ago, but we've just both been so damn busy. So we're bringing it to you guys now. I'm hoping to have this out tomorrow. So when you see this video, or maybe today, there's either going to be 6 days or 5 days until the start of the 2020 season. And I just want to get right into it, Zack. Let's start with the AL, and what teams do you think are going to make the playoffs?
So I'd say, do we want to do like the division? Like, who do
Yeah, go for the divisions. Let's start with the divisions.
I think AL Central, I think the White Sox win.
Okay, so you think the White Sox? I'm not going to argue with that. I was actually going to say the White Sox as well. I know that kind of surprises you, but I'm going to agree with you on the White Sox.
AL East,
This should be
a toss-up.
No.
I think it's...
There's
it's
no way.
I think it's either going to be the Rays or the Yankees. It's a toss-up for me.
Dude, I'm going Yankees here. Like you said, the Rays are 100% one of my wild card teams.
Yeah, like whoever doesn't win that, like between the Yankees and Rays, like 100% are going to be in the playoffs and no wild card. But to me, it's just going to be a toss-up for the division, in my opinion.
What are your other wild card teams? Or actually, no, let's go to the West first. And, you know, obviously the shirt I'm wearing, I'm hoping what you're going to say, but I know you're not going to say that team. So what team do you have winning the West?
Do I have to say?
You have to say
a team. The Angels.
The Angels? Okay, so you have the Angels over the Astros. Do you have the Astros in your wild card?
No.
Wow. So you didn't... Okay, obviously, if you guys don't know, Zach's a huge Dodgers fan, so I don't know if this is just out of anger and hatred and like spite towards the Astros, but you genuinely think the Astros aren't going to make the playoffs?
I think the two wildcard teams are going to be whoever comes in second in the East, so between the Rays and Yankees. I'll say the Rays.
Okay.
And then the second, it's going to be either the Indians.
Okay.
Or no, it's either going to be the Twins or the Athletics.
For me in the West, I'm still going to go with the Astros to win the West. And then my other wild card team is actually going to be the Angels. Obviously, as a Rangers fan, you know, fingers crossed. I would love to see the Rangers make some noise. I just don't think our relief pitching and, you know, our bats are strong enough. But it's only 60 games, so you never know. Another question for you, Zach. What are you thinking for like the wild card? Do you think you need like 33 wins, 31 wins? Like, how many wins do you think you need to make the wild card?
35.
35? Okay. Okay. And as we move over to the NL now, looking at the playoff picture, talk me through the NL.
I mean, all right, where do you want me to start? You want me
Let's
to
just start the way? Just get out of the way. Let's just get out of the way, Zach.
NL West is going to be the Dodgers with a record of 59-1.
Okay, Zach. All
right. No, I think the Dodgers are. I mean, we lost Price, because he opted out, but I mean, we're still so deep.
Yeah.
When it comes to players, the Central.
So wait, Zach, hold on. For the Dodgers, realistically, like 45-15, would you be happy with that? 43-17, like what do you?
I'd be fucking excited. 45-15. Realistically, I think 42.
Okay,
15.
Fair enough. I appreciate you being reasonable there. So now, as we move on to the East, what are your thoughts about the East?
It's so hard because
it is so hard, man.
You don't know what Nationals team is going to show up. You don't know if it's going to be that second half / playoff Nationals or that first half where the Nationals were the worst team in baseball.
Dude,
basically.
The East is... for me, the East is the biggest toss. I keep going back and forth. I actually am not even including... I keep going back between the Braves and the Phillies. Now, at the time of this recording, Yasiel Puig has not... He came down with COVID, unfortunately, and he's not signing with the Braves. So there's still a huge hole there at right field with Markakis opting out. But I like the Phillies team, but I also like the Braves. So I don't know. I keep going back and forth here, Zach.
I think it'll be the Braves.
Okay, so you're going with the Braves. Now, do you have the Phillies and the Nationals in your wild card or no?
No.
No. Damn. Okay, so what about, let's move on to the Central. Before we get in the wild card, that's on me. Central-wise, what are you looking at?
The Brewers.
The Brewers. Over the Reds?
Yeah, as much as I love Trevor Bauer,
Yeah,
power.
I know you do.
Yeah, the Reds. It's just if the Reds can get pitching, then they're going to be elite, and that's just always what hurts the Reds is their pitching. They always have great offense, especially with Joey Votto, who I think I'll say what I think his batting average is going to be, but I think it'll be the Brewers winning the Central.
Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna go. As much as I want to say the Cubs are gonna win the Central, I'm gonna go with the Reds. Now I am gonna make a bold statement here, and this is just me being selfish. I'm gonna say the Cubs are gonna make a wild card spot, even though, you know, with Rizzo's health and just the way the team's played over the past couple of years, it's a bit up in the air. But I have my 2 wild card teams. I'm going with the I'm gonna go with the Phillies or Braves, and then I'm gonna go with the Cubs. So I don't actually have the Cardinals making the playoffs, which could come around and bite me in the ass.
I have for my wild card teams, I have the Cardinals.
Okay.
And Bauer Power just leading the Reds to the wild card.
Okay.
I have 2 Central teams making the wild card.
So who do you have winning the NL? So I even ask the whole thing. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know why I asked.
Dodgers.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with you in the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers just, on paper are unstoppable in terms of their, their lineup, their roster, their pitching staff. And then I'm gonna go in the AL. I'm actually gonna go with the Yankees. And I know you might not totally agree with me there, but I just think the Yankees are, again, if they could stay healthy, which was a big question last year, and if their pitching staff can come together, that's the only thing I worry about is, their starting pitching. But with Garrett Cole, hopefully Cole can, do what he did in Houston. And I would love to see a New York, LA or World Series. That would be incredible. And I can't even imagine. I'm sure Fox would kill for that because that would just do so well.
Yeah.
Who do you have in the AL?
The AL, it's gonna be a surprise. Like they caught fire last year towards the end of the year. The Oakland Athletics.
Wow, they did. I mean, yeah, Oakland. Dude, that West is so damn difficult. Like, it's just. I feel like the Rangers and the Mariners are just okay. All right, again. This is.
I don't want to be a safe bettor and say the Yankees.
Yeah.
They're like.
So you're really going out here.
Realistically, I think Yankees. You can always make the argument for. I think, honestly, it'll be either Oakland or the White Sox.
Okay. A little Chicago bias coming in there, maybe?
Okay. All right. Ain't no Chicago bias coming out right there, no.
You can hear it in the accent. Anyway, guys, let's move on to awards. Starting in the AL, do we even need to discuss the MVP? Or, do you want to just give it to Mike Trout as well? Because that's what I'm going with.
Absolutely not.
If it's not Mike Trout, Zach, then who do you have winning the MVP in the AL?
I have Matt Chapman at third baseman from Oakland.
Damn, Zach's really doubling down on this whole Oakland thing. But I do have to respect it. Moving on to the NL. Who do you have winning MVP there? I think I already know the answer, but...
What? Who do you have winning MVP?
For me, it's a toss-up between Mookie Betts and Kristen Yelich. Those are the 2 names that I keep going back and forth with. I don't know. I don't know why, but what about yourself?
Co-MVP. I honestly think this is going to be the first year that we had like multiple co-blank rewards. Co-MVP, I'm going with the 2 guys you said, Yelich and Betts.
Okay, fair enough. What about Cy Young in the AL? Corey Kluber?
No, Cy Young in the AL, as much as I don't want to say it, Garrett Cole.
I was going to say the same thing, yeah. I think, Cole's he looked so dominant last year.
And then he's going to really have to put the Yankees on his back when it comes to the pitching load because Tanaka, I haven't heard late about an update. Severino's down, so Cole's really going to have to step it up. And if he does, then all credit to him. He's going to win that Cy Young.
What about in the NL?
I'm going to throw a curveball for the Cy Young.
Maybe I'll go first then.
I'm trying to think of his name. Wait. Dude, I have his face in my mind. Never mind, he opted out.
Could you? Thank God you looked at that. Who are you gonna say?
The dude from St. Louis, the Jordan Hicks. I think
he opted out.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think this year is gonna be a year that like a closer wins it again.
Really?
Like, I genuinely think like a relief pitcher could easily win it.
As we move over to the NL for the Cy Young, the first name that obviously comes to everybody's mind is Jacob deGrom, of course, especially with Noah Syndergaard out for the year after undergoing Tommy John.
Or Clayton Kershaw.
Or Clayton Kershaw. Now, if somehow this does happen, I want to come back to this video and remember what I said. So I'm going to say if deGrom doesn't win and somehow the Cubs make a run at it, maybe Cal Hendricks, Yu Darvish. I'd love to see you win one. I know he struggled. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking wonderful. Now, I know this is a bit of a curveball, but if the Cubs do, hopefully do as well as I'm hoping, maybe Cal Hendricks, Yu Darvish, as a Ranger fan as well, I'd love to see you finally win one. He has struggled, though, early, so we'll see about that. But what about you, Zach?
I'm going to go with Steven Strasburg.
Steven Strasburg? Okay. I mean, he looked great, man.
It's either, I think it's going to be Strasburg or Cole Hamels is my dark horse as well.
Okay. I respect that. Is there anything else, Zach, that you want to cover?
Home run leaders.
Home run leaders.
And then how many do you think?
Oh, God. I'm going to go Pete Alonso in the NL.
How many?
Dude, I don't know. 25? What's is that normal? I don't even know. 1 second, guys. You're throwing me the spot here. What about yourself?
NL, I'm going to go either Alonso or Bellinger.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go 29.
Okay. That's a lot of home runs. That'd be sick. As for the AL, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, like Zach and I talked about, we're looking at this maybe somewhere between the 20 to 25 range. Seems fair, but we don't really know here. What about you, Zach?
AL, I'm going with one of two people.
Good.
Nelson Cruz.
Okay, that mad respect for that response.
I mean, Nelson Cruz hit 41 home runs last year. Yeah. That Twins team is just very powerful. And second person that I think could do it, also on the Twins, Josh Donaldson.
Okay, I forgot Josh Donaldson.
37.
I forgot that. Dude, that Twins team is nice, actually. There's going to be some really, really close divisions this year. Zach, what about somebody batting 400? Do you think that's a possibility?
Joey Votto.
Joey Votto? Okay. So
I genuinely think Votto's going to hit 410.
Okay. And Votto needs a bounce back season. We talked about this in a previous video, but he didn't have the greatest year last year. So if anyone could do it, it's definitely Joey Votto. That would be crazy if someone hit 410. That'd be unbelievable. What do you think Mike Trout bats? 370?
196.
Okay. All right. Calm down over there, Zach.
I think Trout bats about 295, 300.
Okay. The beautiful thing about this, guys, is this is all online. So we can come back to this. When is the season over? The middle of August? Not the middle of August. Excuse me. Is it the end of September?
Yeah.
So we can come back to this and rewatch it and kind of react. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys think. Who you guys have winning the World Series. Again, I know my picks were kind of boring.
Who did you have winning it? I don't think we said.
Oh my God, we didn't even talk about who's that. I have the Dodgers winning it. I know. It's I feel like the Dodgers have gotten so close. It's just bound to happen. And that lineup this year is, just incredible. I think overall they have such a strong team. So we just almost made this entire video, Zach, and didn't say who's gonna win the damn thing.
Yeah, I know.
I guess everyone kind of assumed that you knew that you were gonna go with the Dodgers, but
do I really need to mention who I think is gonna fucking win the World Series?
No, I think I'm not even just saying this to blow smoke up Zach's ass, but I think the Dodgers have one of the strongest, teams we've seen in a long time. So I'm gonna go with the Dodgers as well. Guys, let us know in the comments what you guys think. What teams, any surprise teams that we might need to look out for. Who do you have winning, the MVP, all that stuff. And until next time, guys, make sure you guys do drop a like. Make sure you guys do drop a subscription. Check out Zack. He will be linked down below. MLB season starts July 23rd. And then I think in the full thing, I think it's just only a couple teams play, right? I think okay, and then the full thing starts July 24th, which is your boy's birthday. So hopefully the Rangers and Cubs can grab some wins. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. Peace.